It's so non-judgmental.
It captures the traditions that I loved of my youth, but makes it really compatible with 21st century life.
You always say it's egalitarian.
I always say.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah, it can be.
There's a role for the whole family.
The energy and enthusiasm and the commitment that I see every time I go to a Masorti function, and it's lovely.
We live in Brighton, we've lived in Brighton for 21 years, but we're prepared to travel 2.5 hours because when you get there, it is so welcoming.
So basically, Jason asked me to marry him. We were looking for the right fit for us, and my brother introduced us to Adam.
He's a really interesting, charismatic character. The wedding was for us was a fantastic advert for Masorti. It doesn't get better than that. As a Jewish parent, seeing your daughter under the chuppah with the man that she loves, and with your son doing the ceremony with this really inspirational rabbi. Come on, guys, it doesn't get any better than that. It's lovely.
I grew up feeling a little bit stupid for not knowing things, and now I don't feel stupid. I feel welcomed and I feel people want me to learn. They're open, they're not restrictive. I was always taught that Judaism is about questioning things. Being part of Masorti makes me feel comfortable enough to question things, and I feel I am learning more because I'm asking questions.
Have 3 daughters, and increasingly they didn't really feel they had a role to play, so they began to search and found this wonderful small community in New Stoke Newington.
My mother especially was really losing her love for Judaism, and I think Masorti helped her to again reconnect with it in her own way.
I was expecting something different, and in fact I could get myself involved very, very easily and comfortably without feeling I was going anywhere very, very different.
I think something that's really quite unique about the Masorti community and our community in particular is its authentic focus on social action work.
On the first night of Hanukkah, we did this great Hanukkah lighting event in Hackney, linking the lights of Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, and turning on the Christmas lights.
I love the community because they're so involved with social issues. Recently they had the chicken soup cooking, which brought together Muslims and Jews, and they cooked chicken soup in vast quantities for the local homeless community.
I did the standard Israel tour, FZY, but never really got engaged with the community. Went to shul once or twice a year out of habit. It was really meaningless to me. So to kind of rediscover my Jewish identity and Jewish life at the age of 27, 28 was a surprising and very exciting thing for me.
I really feel now like I've actually chosen that I want to be engaged. I'm not just part of a community out of habit, but I've made the active choice that I want to be part of a community and part of Stokey and the Masorti community.
We joined New London about 5 years ago when we were looking for a community where our daughters would be able to fully participate in the bat mitzvah process.
It was important to me that I could do everything that a boy could.
It's wonderful going up to the Torah, reading from the Torah, holding the Torah with all my family around me. There's just something magical about being up there surrounded by generations.
They're probably the most proudest moments of our lives, seeing our girls on the bima, participating in a rite that's been practiced by our families and communities for generations and generations.
Since my bat mitzvah, I learned a couple new things. I've learned Rosh Chodesh, but I've also started teaching at Cheder. I love being able to pass Judaism on to the next generation. I think that's really what it's all about, and why it survives so long is that we're really passionate about passing it on.
I remember from my bat mitzvah when I went up on the bimah for the first time and I started singing, and I could hear my voice going around the synagogue, and all of the chitter and chatter that was going on just got quiet. Then I turned around after singing the first verse, and everyone was looking at me, and it was really great to see everyone's smiling faces.
When I watched Chelsea laning and Eliza having an aliyah, to see both girls up there as adults in the Jewish community with the Torah, I just feel, it's just like felling and nachas. I mean, both of those words, to be together as a family. To think that in this day and age, our girls are still interested in coming to services makes us so happy.
With Masorti, there's like a genuine interest in you and who you
I
are.
found my community in Masorti.
It's bizarre how far we've come through finding Masorti.
I kind of wish I'd found it earlier. I wish I'd had the youth group experience with Masorti. I think that would have been amazing.
It's given me an extra dimension to my Judaism, my day-to-day Judaism, that we are together as a family.
And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's actually really fun.
They actively choose to get up early on a Saturday morning and go to shul.
I know.
And if someone had said that to me 10 years ago, I would have laughed at them.